Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Inquisitor and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. I did actually get a new armor set, so I'm just going to add one into Virtue here. Into passives we have 3 skill points, aimed shots, okay, aim the sniper skill. I actually need hit attacks, there we go. That one definitely. And that one. Heroic deeds, morality, I still haven't unlocked that. In any case, we're just going to go ahead and go to the Silent Astropaths. We're gonna be following that campaign. It should be this one. Yeah, let's go with that one. Start. And let's see, this should be the Dark Elves. The warp surge is ebbing in the Caligari sector. Due to this fortunate turn of events, the previously isolated Tree-Glove subsector has become accessible once again. Inquisitor Helena Gosler asks for my assistance in the integration of the Aurelia system. I shall act carefully. The first Inquisitor entered this back of the system has disappeared. I'll try to find his trail on a strangely desolate astropath station. The Crown of the White Scars, which is one of the founding space chapters.
Tech Priest, I need a status report.
Monastery has been inactive for 32.7 standard Imperial years. No signs of tech plagues or co-necropsy. Augury sensors indicate immobile life forms in your...
I have found the remains of an Imperial squad. They have been massacred.
Possibly of a hostile incursion, increased by 85.7%.
The question is, was this a Chaos ambush or a Xenos attack?
Other factors could include struggles among the inhabitants, due to mental breakdown, cannibalism, or the effects of mind-altering drugs.
That's quite reassuring.
Yeah, it is.
This must be the welcoming committee.
Yeah, these are rebels. Okay. Let's actually get the implants and let's take care of these guys. There we go. They're gonna drop me some sort of clue. Probably not. Let's head on over here. Unfortunately, this armor has the jumping thing, which doesn't really play well. Okay, that's just disturbing, but okay. It doesn't really play well with my current setup, but I can use it. It's not unusable. Another one. Are these like servitors or something? I think they are. Ah. Okay, perfect. That wasn't really... Again, another one. They really like to use people as writing material, I guess. What's then the difference between the Imperium and the Chaos things? Okay, that might answer my question I made a couple of videos back, but yeah. Yeah, plenty of dead bodies. Perhaps they're using their bodies as computers. That would be an interesting thing, in all honesty. There we go. And bye-bye. Okay, good. Okay, so by heading to the right, I'll actually be going where I should be going. And I don't want to do that. I actually want to go the opposite way so I can get more loot. Okay, and there's nothing over here, so let's actually go the way we're meant to go. What else did I want to say? Today was a good day. It really was. Although tomorrow I have a doctor checkup, that'll be a bit problematic. I do have to get up early and all that stuff, so... Okay, let's see. Okay, there is up here. Okay, so... Oh yeah, those were like mines. Okay. I don't mind it, I'm just kind of confused by it. Okay, switching over to the regular flamer. Let's go. Right, I wanted to talk about depression, which is kind of a messed up thing. And it's really well, I mean, technically, everybody knows it is a mental thing. I suffer from it. I mean, technically we all do, to a certain extent. But one thing is true, that most people say it and they get cancelled or they get called out or something, is that if you feed it, it will be more powerful. That is absolutely true. Absolutely true. If you think you are depressed, you will become depressed even if you're not.
I've been expecting you, monkey. I hope you'll be a worthy challenge for me. Unlike your predecessor, he was quite a disappointment.
Freaking nose drops, man. Bye-bye.
You are a mockery of a warrior, a creature of a lesser race. Killing you would be only a waste of my precious time. You'll perish soon anyway.
Then why run away? Why not kill me? There's your grenade, then let's jump in for good measure. That does stun them at least, so that's something.
What was that, Inquisitor? What is a Drukari? I don't recall meeting any of them.
You are lucky. It's likely you would not have survived the encounter. They are the Dark Elder.
When I was a child, Grexus told some disturbing stories about them. Ruthless pirates preying on the Imperium, right?
They are not simple pirates, and they are worse than ruthless. The Dark Elder are the forsaken kindred of the Craftworld Elder. They revel in enslavement and torture. They're cunning and sadistic.
And now, they are here.
But to what end? The cogitators could grant me some insight into the situation.
Could be. General Dark Elves are no bueno. They're never good news. They'll come enslave your world, make you fight to the death, and then essay you, then dispose of you. Okay, this goes on actually. Okay. Let's see what it says. But the powers vested upon us, we, the governor of the Triglav says, will activate the Triglav isolation protocols. We are also transmitting our plea for help and the challenge for all high-ranking agents of the Holy Orders. During recent years, we have seen a steady increase in the ferocity of the local warp anomalies, which we have dutifully reported to all competent Imperial authorities to no avail. The major sects of the Adeptus Mechanicus and the local representatives of the Navigators Guild confirmed that this turbulence was only to a total blockade of the travel routes in the Immaterium, causing a subsector-wide separation from the Caligari sector. Sudden burst in warp siege activity, we fear the demonstration has come even leaders before the travel routes have been completely inaccessible. We have been receiving troubling reports from the various roads associated with the continuous stage disturbances, inexplicable disappearances, sightings, of unidentified Xenos vessels. It feels like some unseen force is lurking among the stars, waiting in the slowly encroaching darkness. You know, the mission will reach the destination, but we can't request military assistance.
Access denied to the central archives from this cogitator. Proceed to the data vault, Inquisitor.
Good idea.
This station is categorized as the main communications conduit from the system to the rest of the sector. The data vault must contain all the astropathic messages that were swallowed by the Grade Epsilon warp surges.
Okay, let us go ahead and find the main data vault then.
The presence of Drukhari explains the lack of any sign of assault on the station. The Xenos must be using the webway to strike swiftly from their portals and retreat immediately.
I shall remind you of the existence of the webway is information privy only to the chosen agents of the Imperium.
Correct. Remember that we are the Xenorite, specializing in research into Xenos relics in the sector. We have extensive knowledge of the interdimensional labyrinth known as the Webway.
So I could use your expertise on the Drukhari, I suppose.
Preparations in progress. Injecting memory stimulants into the tertiary amyloid as we speak.
Okay, interesting. Bye-bye. Yeah, so basically the webway, the Emperor also wanted to create a webway for humans. So they can actually use the webway to actually just teleport around, which I think is a great thing. Imagine you're just chilling and you want to go to Brazil. You just step into a portal and you're at Brazil. I think that's quite an amazing thing, but this was more across the galaxy type of thing, not on a single planet. But it could be used on a single planet, don't get me wrong. There would be no traffic with the teleporters. Just imagine you need to go to work, you step into a teleporter, or you just teleport to work and that's it. Although I think teleportation collisions and getting stuck in walls would be...
retinue that disappeared in the system. This was clearly the work of the Dark Elder.
That's one mystery solved. I wonder what happened to his ship and the crew, though.
They might be enjoying the famous Dark Elder hospitality.
With all due respect, you always seem to find a way to presume the worst.
That's what makes a good Inquisitor, Captain.
Yes, hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. That is a really good quote. That's actually from a video game, so yeah. Make of that what you will, but we got rid of the sergeant. I'm just going to go ahead and drop this and this, then we're just going to go ahead and do this. Look at that damage. That's some big ass damage right there. Ah, flaming damage is the way to go. It is quite simply the future. I can see the future. Okay. Why are they using scrolls though? That is the type of thing that actually confuses me. This universe is so vast and it's so weird. Oh, jeebus. Yeah, that's a trap bolter, and there we go. Trap avoided. This will be the main one.
The machines have been destroyed.
Data retrieval charts confirm your assumption. Alpha-grade tech heresy. The fact that it has been executed by Xenos race is an aggravating circumstance.
They massacred an entire void station.
Another aggravating circumstance. Suggested approach. Investigate the human remains.
Yes.
Okay.
To do that anyway. They must be the corpses of the local astropaths.
What do we have over here? But yeah, they did massacre an entire void station, which is without a doubt bad. But I mean, it is a circumstance. From now on, we must avoid all traditional channels of communication. I decided to send you this letter hidden among the emails from the archives. I want you to destroy this call after reading it. What we have suspected for a while is true. Just today in the Basilica, I became a willing witness to a conversation among two high-ranking officers of the Astra Militarum. That revealed to me the ugly truth. We cannot trust our protectors anymore. The soldiers in the Astra Militarum who swore upon the mighty Emperor to protect us from the Xenos threat have become disgraceful servants of those same alien creatures who are preying upon us. I have verbal proof that a foul Xenos drug is widely used among the ranks. The alien substance possesses powerful psychoactive traits, turning simple soldiers into raving lunatics who are incredibly strong. The drug is spread like a wildfire among the troops, and these alien reavers are using the substance to manipulate our men. I cannot leave my diocese without risking any suspicion. I ask you to board the voice ship under false pretenses. You'll find the official credentials in the hymnal as well. Travel to the Palace of Eternal Dawn and warn the governor in person. You have my absolute confidence. Safe travels, darkness is falling on this world. And there is evil lurking among the shadows. Cardinal Bediever.
New audio log. Relay station has been cleared. I'm heading back to the ship now. We know that the Dark Elder infiltrated the system, which could explain the silence and the apparent desolation. I will continue my investigation with this conclusion in mind.
Okay, that's it. Let's go back. No reason to tarry here. We need to head back and to actually just go ahead and go to the next one. Goddamn Xenos, man. Level 2 influence reached, okay.
Tech Priest, did your sacred contraptions locate any life signals in our vicinity?
Negative. Sensors failed to detect significant void traffic or any considerable proof of life. No Vox transmissions in the area, except for an automated broadcast signal on the Astra Militarum channels. It is originating from an Astra Militarum command post. Standard procedures, Inquisitor?
No. Use the rogue trader identification psalms for now. The Dark Elder usually don't employ human mercenaries. Something is going on. Perhaps a surprise visit will clear the fog.
Okay, so there is a still active Astra Militarum base. Let's go ahead and travel there and see what we can actually do. Right, Siege, Tyranny, 28, 27, and 37. Let's go ahead and do this one. New clue, Terra Incognita. Also known as the Dracari, this Xeno pirates are preying on the weak and defenseless, and their arrival in the system is a dreadful omen. I agree. Let's see what the system will actually tell us. That is this level.
You are approaching an Astra Militarum base on a world that has been cut off from the Imperium for decades. I must call your attention to the potential consequences of the extended lack of strict military supervision.
My task is to shed light on what happened in the system. If they try to hinder me, I'll make sure that they wish they were in the penal regiments of the Commissariat.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Checks out. Let's see. Okay, definitely red dots, so that means the enemy. And we shall go ahead and cross this bridge here and meet them.
That's what I was talking about. Look at these disgraceful buffoons. Shabby formation, unknown insignia, evident lack of discipline, no senior officer in sight.
When morale sinks low, depravity and laziness sets in. Attention, guardsmen! Inquisitor taking command. You were right, Thor.
Mm-hmm.
Hostiles ready to spit on Imperial authority.
What scum? A disgrace to the uniforms of their venerable ancestors.
Kill the heretic.
Okay, I kinda... Holy Jesus! Why wasn't he affected at all? Yeah, there's the specialist. Okay, yeah, that takes care of that. Okay, we need to clear out the garrison.
Jackal is dreaming about great.
There should be a couple more of them left. Oh, that actually blocked the shot. Interesting. I was kind of thinking that wouldn't block the shot, but... Okay, if it did, it did. If it didn't, it didn't. You know what would be fun to use with the jumping thing? Now, I have now only just realized this. Freaking flamer. Just a flamer. You just jump in. And you just go bloom. Okay, I have way less inoculator slots. I did change my inoculator though. So that's probably why. And I never actually bothered to configure the inoculator. I just leave it as is. That's probably a bad thing, but who cares in all honesty. When I actually start to struggle, that's when I will actually take a look at the guide for, you know, what's it called? I completely forgot about that. The meta build, yeah, the meta build. Ah, there we go. That should take care of the majority of them. Let us actually see if there are any hidden... If there is any hidden loot around here. Probably not. Ah, there we go. That takes care of them. Bam! Why would they utilize... Why would you join the Eldar? It makes more sense to join Chaos than the Eldar. I mean... Everybody knows that the Eldar hate your gods, so why even bother joining them? Kaboom! And that one. Bam, bam. Sentinel armor.
I'm trying to avoid using the word commander, but this lowlife must have been the closest to what they call a leader down here.
I agree. Let's see what his personal possessions tell us.
Yeah, we shall see that in a second. I have to go over here to the left. Ooh. I do actually need a supply crate. I need to replenish some of my grenades. I did end up using a substantial portion of them. There is I used 2 of them. Well, sorry about last time. I know you're angry, old boy. I had myself, I really do, but that's what it is. They left us here in the darkness, and the Highborn are here too. They are terrible and evil, and we should kill them all, but we can't. We signed up for this, I know. Remember how we wanted to fight for the Imperium as kids? You were right, you shouldn't have tried the stuff. Euphoria makes you happy and strong and mad. It's the best thing ever. I said we didn't know it came from the Highborn. I bought the first sniff from the Corporal Langers, the sneaky old red. Thought it was the same stuff we had on Clamoris Prime. Remember that night? I'm ashamed of myself. I know what is going on. I know why people are disappearing every day. I am working with the corrupted officers who make these people disappear. I don't want to know where they end up, and we have no idea what the Xenos are doing to them. There must be thousands of them by now. I'm hooked now. I need to sniff all the time. Don't you bakayaro me. What is it? iPhone 11 phone case. I don't have an iPhone 11. If there's any sense rebelling against the Xenos, you know that, right? Okay. So they failed their duty.
Inquisitor, your location is close to a Vox station. Suggested course of action. Search the transmission logs.
I'm quite busy down here, Tech Priest. But yes, that is a good idea.
Of course it is. The tech priest is smart. Inspector mark locations. Okay, so we only have this little bit of space left here. So we're just going to go ahead and eliminate these guys over here. Yeah, just like that. Ho ho ho! Oh boy, did you see that fire? Just went kaboom. There are some rebels left here, but they're mostly under the influence of the Drukhari.
Now I'm ready to investigate those transmission logs.
Standing by to analyze inloaded data.
Stand by a little bit more. There we go. I actually ended up scrapping the last haul for resources. And I did get quite a lot of resources, but I generally don't have a reason to collect resources. So I'm just stockpiling credits as much as I can. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. This one proudly reports after initial setbacks we have managed to speed up the transport. The rumors about the dying sun resonate effectively with the superstitions of our kind, especially after we made your far-sighted decisions about the Cardinal. The evaluation of Virus will be finished in 3 standard cycles, well before the estimated arrival of Imperial forces. Small ghosts may hide in desolate areas, and hunting them down may prove to be a time-consuming and ultimately futile action. We are humbly waiting for your orders in this matter. We are using the coordinates you provided and leave the transport at the inactive gates. Rest assured we are definitely not staying around until our benefactors arrive. I beg for your forgiveness, a weird one, but I must ask for an undeserved favor. My men are getting more and more nervous about the future. Mutiny isn't imminent yet, but some boost in the morale could spare me for wasting valuable manpower. This one humbly asks for a slight increase in the euphoria doses. Commander Gilbert.
I finished clearing out the base.
Treacherous Imperial Guard, serving the Dark Elder. The taint runs deep in this subsector.
It's hardly surprising. The warp surges have left entire systems abandoned for too long, far from the light of the Emperor. On the other hand, this is new. The Dark Elder systematically corrupting entire systems for decades. The Conclave has to know about this.
You need to purge this system thoroughly and without mercy, and you cannot trust anyone here anymore.
It would appear so, but yeah, let us just exit out of here and let us move out. That's one mean looking SOB. New clue. Okay. Let us actually sort this by level. 46, 48, 29. Generally no upgrades yet, so this will most likely be a sell-all type of situation here. Ooh, this one is actually an upgrade. Damage bonus, definitely getting this one then. 20 over hit, 20 over hit, it's the same. Okay, the rest of this I believe I can just sell off. Yep, let's go ahead and do that. Sell, sell, sell.